Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly update, week number 5. I can't believe I've done 5 of these silly little videos and I've done 5 classes. I don't know how, and I don't know how you're still watching, but if you are, thanks very much, much appreciated. So what's happened this week? Well, a couple of things. We've had some new toys delivered, we've got some more on order, and we've got some more news for you. But before we do any of that, I just wanted to talk a little bit about motivation. Class 5 was a real challenge for me, not just physically because it was a tough class, but from a motivation point of view. Last week I had a little bit of a dip. As I said previously, I am officially mental. And part of being mental is I do suffer with low motivation at times. And last week was one of those weeks where I really struggled to push myself to do stuff. And filming class 5 was really hard, and I really had to push myself to try and come across as normal, as my happy, motivational, funny self. Well, that's what I thought anyway. And I hope that came across in the video, and I hope you didn't notice any sort of dip at all. We all feel it sometimes, you know, we all go through that low motivation, and sometimes it's okay to say, you know what, I'm really not feeling it today, I don't want to do that. And we shouldn't beat ourselves up about it, because when you start feeling guilty, that manifests itself and that affects your motivation going forwards. So it's okay to say, I'm not doing that today, I'm going to try it tomorrow and see how I feel tomorrow. As instructors, we don't always have that option to do that. You know, we've got a class we've got to teach, or we've got a client that we need to personal train, or whatever the case may be, and we have to force ourselves to be the happy-go-lucky, or however you instruct, or however you teach, and be normal, which can be really, really draining and really hard. So we go through it just as much as you guys do, especially when it comes to fitness, because it is hard to push ourselves all the time. And I hope in some small way these little videos and the classes that I'm doing and others are doing help you with that motivation and try and improve your fitness and also your mood as well. As I say, I'm trying to be as real as I can. This is me. There's no pretense, there's no acting here. This is me as a person. And warts and all, I keep saying warts and all, I haven't got them. I promise you I haven't got warts that I'm aware of. I definitely haven't got them. But yeah, we all feel it sometimes. So if you're having a down day, don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Tomorrow could be a better day and a better session if you give today a rest. I think that kind of made sense. It made sense in my head. Moving on. Toys. So we've had some new deliveries and we've ordered some more toys as well. So what have we had delivered this week? Well, last week I was speaking to you about this lavalier microphone. All week I've been practicing that, and I finally think I've nailed it. Lavalier microphone. So with this goes this. This came this week, which is a wireless microphone, which will allow me to attach this, and together will allow me to move around and hopefully improve the audio quality on the videos. So what does it mean, that fact that I can move around? Well, at the moment I'm using the microphone, as I said, on top of the camera, which is one directional. So I have to be in front of the camera talking directly into the microphone for it to pick up the audio at its best. I say best just to pick it up, really. Some of you might wish that I was behind the camera and you couldn't hear me. I don't know how that would work with a class. I digress. So with the new setup, hopefully the audio quality will be better, so I won't have to shout quite as much, which will help with my neighbour's situation, and hopefully, as I say, improve the quality for you guys so it's a little bit clearer, and we can have that music that little bit louder just to help you with that motivation during the class. What it also means, as I say, is I can move around, which will help potentially with teaching different styles of classes. Now, alongside indoor cycling, my other favourite class to teach is circuit classes. I haven't taught them live for such a long time, but I really enjoy them. So that is my plan going forward. I'm looking into the possibility of filming some circuit classes for you, both body weight and also weighted classes, depending on your style, whether you've got weights at home or you're just starting and you want to do body weight or whatever the case may be. So that is potentially my next project. Bearing in mind my current fitness level, it could be an interesting challenge, because obviously I will be partaking in the class whilst motivating you and talking you through it. There might be a bit less talking during those classes, a little bit more heavy breathing, and there might even be some naughty words. But we'll see how we go. It's a journey, right? We'll see what happens. Other toys. I've also ordered some improvements to the garage. Yeah, see, I didn't call it studio, garage. I've ordered some new matting, which will hopefully give me a bigger workspace to help with the circuit classes. And I've also bought some background stuff, which will hopefully hide the fact that I'm in my garage teaching to you, which will hopefully take away the distractions of all the bits and pieces I've got hanging in my garage. Because again, I'm just looking to improve that professionalism and make the videos the best that they can be. As I said, you're still stuck with this idiot, and that's never going to change, but hopefully the presentation surrounding audio, etc. will improve as well. So we'll see how we go with that. Second big toy that we've got this week is my wife has bought us a new car. My wife, just to give you some background, is the least impulsive buyer I think I know. And this is the most impulsive purchase she's ever made. Normally she's umming and ahhing, processing pros and cons of any purchase for weeks on end, and generally 50% of the time she doesn't purchase what she thinks she wants. This car took us 3 days. She saw it on the Saturday, I saw it on the Sunday, we bought it on the Monday. If you haven't seen it on Instagram, that's Richard1072 in case you're interested. It's an MGF 2-seater convertible, and it is fantastic. It's brought on an early midlife crisis for me, but you know what? I don't care. It may look like a hairdresser's car, well, it just goes with the image, doesn't it, really? But I tell you what, the smile that it puts on my face when I drive it is amazing. One downside to it is I'm going to have to change my name. I'm going to change my name to Colin, and I'm going to have to start talking like this, because from the research that I've done on the interwebs, everybody that owns a MG is called Colin, and they all talk like this. So from now on, it will be the Colin show. It won't be. That ain't going to happen. I'm still going to be me, whether you like it or not, and I'm going to be driving around in this car with a massive smile on my face, because it's just fun. It's just a fun thing to have, and it's a fun thing to drive. So from a mental point of view, it's brilliant. However, true to form, as I'm filming this video, it's chucking it down with rain, and the outlook for the rest of the week is exactly the same. Terrific. But you know what? We're going to have plenty of time to enjoy it. And as this lockdown eases, hopefully it will give us a few more opportunities to get out and about and see different things. So yeah, thank you to my wife for the impulse purchase, much appreciated. The even better news is when we're driving it with the roof down and the wind in our hair, it's quite noisy at times, which means I can't hear what she's saying. I've just realised she watches these videos. Probably shouldn't have put that bit in. Sorry about that. I really like the car. Thank you very much for buying it. It's really helped my moods. And I do listen intently to everything you say, promise. Almost always. Anyway, moving on. Other news on YouTube, just quickly, is on the thumbnails, which is the pictures that are attached to the videos. You may have seen Class 5, well I hope you've seen, that it's a little bit more professional. Yeah, you still got this idiot in the photo doing silly things, but the actual presentation I hope is a little bit more professional rather than just a photo and a load of Instagram writing. I've found a program, well I say I found a program, Lawrence has recommended a program to me, thank you Lawrence, that allows me to be a little bit more professional in that presentation. I've literally just started using it, I've only just scratched the surface of what the program can do, but again it's all about moving forward and trying to be that little bit more professional in everything that I do apart from this idiot in front of you. Also, I've said it before and I'm now doing it, is on the description of every class that I do there's going to be a link to the playlist. So there's a Spotify and a Apple Music link to the music that I use for that particular class when I remember. I'm having to go back and re-edit to put it in there, but it should be in the description of all the class videos going forward, hopefully. So if you want to use the music for other exercise, going out for a run, cycle, or you want to use it for a weight session, or coming up with your own indoor cycling classes, I'd like to know how you interpret the different tracks. It could be different from what I do. If it's better, don't expect me to like it, but I'd probably copy it. So yeah, have a look at the playlist, it's in there for you, do with it as you will in the description below all the videos. And I think that's about it. As ever, have a good week. I will see you Monday 9 o'clock for class 6, the rock edition, and I will see you next Wednesday for your weekly update. As ever, stay safe, have a good week, and I'll see you all soon. See you later.